Hi, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Ben. Today I'm going to be walking around this 2014 Honda Accord VTi S. So just starting off, we're going to do a bit of a presentation of the vehicle so you can see exactly what you are looking at. Now looking here at the front, we can see the nice LED daytime running lamps that are in there for you. So the car really does stand out very nicely. One other point that I'd like to point out is it does have your 4 sensors across the front of the vehicle, which gives you that added support when parking in tight spots or in car parks. The other thing, it does have fog lamps down in the front as well, with those LED daytime running lamps like we said. Looking over the bonnet, very tidy car, so there's actually no stone chips on this grey vehicle at all, so you're looking there at the front, presents very well. Stepping down the driver's side, we can see here along with the front, presents very well. That front quarter panel is mark free as well. Front alloy wheels are scuff free, no marks at all on those wheels, and the tyres are as new. Stepping over here to the side mirror and the driver's side door. Looking at the side mirror there, you can see that it has got the side indicator integrated into the mirror already. Nice alloy, so got that stainless steel finish on the chrome door handles there as well. So really looks the part. The other thing I'd like to point out is if we have a look here, you can see that line, that we can see the definition there in that door. What that does is allow for that wide, so what we call side intrusion bars. Now those side intrusion bars are packed into that door to give the door added strength. Now we can hear that nice thud. That's actually a really strong supported door with that side intrusion. So that's going to allow for the power to be generated across the vehicle in any side impact. Looking here at the rear door, again, no marks like the front there. It's very clean. Back alloy wheel, scuff free again, and brand new tyres there as well. Walking around the back, like I said, we do have the Honda Accord 2.5 litre VTEC engine in the car as well, which we'll go through in more detail as we go around. The nice chrome definitions across the back of the vehicle with the Honda badge there as well. Okay, so just in the boot, so we can see up in here, we do have your reverse camera there fitted to the car. So with the boot release, there's actually no boot release in the back here. You've got to either press it with the key, or there is actually a button inside the car, that pull lever to pull it up to open that. Now as you can see, the previous owners of this vehicle have really looked after it. They've even got the genuine Accord boot liner in the vehicle as well, to give you that added protection for the vehicle. The other thing we do see here is we have a full-size spare tyre in there as well, which, looking at that, is an alloy wheel as well, so it's going to fit exactly what you're looking at, exactly what's on the other side. We do have the tools over here on the right hand side. If we can just zoom in, we can see the jack and everything is in there for you as well, alongside your spanners, and that are on this side. Plus the other thing we do have here on the back, you can see the reverse sensors again, like the front, to give you that added support when parking in car parks. Stepping around to the passenger side, so just having a look here, you can see there is a little tiny bit of marks on the alloy, but very minor, and the tyres are new there as well. So as we saw on the other side presentation down the side of this vehicle, there is no marks, and I can't see any scratches or dents in the car at all either. Presents very well. And looking here at the front, it's got no marks on that, and brand new tyres there as well. So very well presented Honda Accord. Now let's look under the bonnet. So let me just open the bonnet up. We'll have a look under there as well. So like I said, that 2.4 litre. There it is. So looking under the bonnet, like I said, we have the 4-cylinder 2.4 litre petrol. Now this motor is actually putting out 129 kilowatts at 225 Newton meters of torque. So quite a torquey little engine there. Honda are very well known for their sporting cars as well. So everything that they make, they do transfer from their racing heritage into their motor vehicles. Now, okay, so now inside this Honda Accord, so very, very luxurious car. I find this actually very, very nice to sit in, very comfortable car to sit in, very good for long drives. Now, just going to run through a few features that the car does have inside, which is very, very nice dash, the way it's situated, the nice wood grain panelling across there, and a couple of mechanical features that we have in the car. So starting off with the actual air conditioning. So we do have here, as you can see, we've had that set at auto. It's a little bit hot outside today, so we're just trying to cool off inside the car. But what we've got is automatic, so we press that auto. What that's going to do is try and get the optimum temperature down to what we've actually set it to. So we've got dual zone climate, so you can have 23 on the driver's side and you can have it at 20 on the passenger. So you know, husband and wife or couples driving down the highway, you can actually set it to different temperatures. Looking up here to the main setup, so we have got your phone, so you can actually hook your Bluetooth through here. Audio, so that's your radio stereo system, and we've got your volume controls here that you can adjust all by touch, which is actually controlled over here on the steering wheel as well. So you can tune through what radio station, or you can actually seek a specific station you're after. As you can see here, you do have your hazard lights, which are just below there. So very, very easy to see, very simple to find. The other thing as well is you do have a brightness mode, so you can actually adjust that. So we can see there it's got 3 settings. We've got mid, and then we've got off. But then when we do that, go back to brightness, that all shows up. Back in the menu, you can see there you can change the source, you can go through your stations, scan and view radio text as well. Over here on the steering wheel, everything's very, very easy to find. We've got your volume controls here, like I said, which does correlate with on the radio, on the stereo, and we can actually change through which radio station you are listening to as well. Plus, the other thing you can do is change the source, so we can change it to FM, AM. So very simple, easy to use. You do have your Bluetooth functions down here as well, so you've got your hang up and you've got your answer buttons as well. Over here on the right hand side, we do have your cruise control. Okay, so we press that, which then turns cruise main on. Then we set it to get to where we want it, and we press the set button, which then turns the cruise control system on. Very simple, like a normal cruise control system. You press the brake and that switches that off completely. Turn that, press that, and it turns it off. On the right hand side, we do have your indicators, and over here on the left hand side you do have your wipers. Okay, now these are auto headlights, so you do have auto headlights on this particular vehicle, and then you can just have it manual as well. Over here on the left, like I said, you do have your wipers. These are auto wipers as well, so one click down is actually going to allow that automatic system to work. The way that works is little tiny UV rays that go across the windscreen, and you've got your sensors there that you can adjust how many times it sends that pulse over. Once it is broken with water, that automatically turns on your automatic wiping system. Okay. Over here on the right hand side, again, we can see 2 keys for the vehicle, so you do have your 2 sets of keys. Eco on. Now, to get your best fuel consumption, the best fuel consumption out of the vehicle, you can turn that eco button on, which we can see up in the dash, a little tiny economy tree comes on. What that's going to do is decrease the amount of fuel that the car uses. Okay, so it's going to lower your fuel consumption even more. to help get you down to the average that you need to be. Now the car's been physically running here, so 9.1 litres per 100 k's is where it's showing at the moment, but to get down to the fuel consumption, once you start driving, that's going to reduce quite rapidly. Over here on the right, again, you've got proximity sensors, so you can turn them on and off. If it does annoy you, you can turn them on and off. Like I said, you do have your reverse camera there as well. For your mirrors, very simple, easy to use. You've got just your normal switch, so on the right, we adjust it with the little joystick that's here on the right hand side. To adjust the left, the same, vice versa. Below that, we do have your auto locking system, so you can actually auto lock the doors from inside the vehicle. If you are ever feeling unsafe in the vehicle, you can simply just press that button, which will automatically lock it. Same with your windows as well, so your power windows. All 4 windows in this vehicle are auto, so by simply, you can see there, I've got it locked at the moment, and I can only do the driver's side. If I was to unlock that, I can do the passenger side, and the same in the rear as well. So you do have that auto locking as well. As we step back over to the automatic system that we've got here, so this is a 5-speed auto. You can see there, nice, everything's finished off very nicely. So you've got heaps of storage compartments in the vehicle as well. So we do have storage there. We've got more storage down below that, which actually surprisingly still actually has a cigarette lighter, which you don't see them very often anymore. And then we've got that. So the leather wrapped gear knob with the little button at the front, that all we do is we bring that down into drive, and then we can see that we've actually got the reverse camera. Now the one good thing about this, and what this is going to do, is make it very, very easy for parking. So we do have your wide view, which gives you a wider panorama, vision of what you're looking at. We do have normal view, which is a little bit closer. The other thing we do have is a top-down view. So if you're going to back up against a wall, or you're backing up against a fence, you press that top-down view, and you can see up here it actually shows a little line. That line is where you want to be aiming at. So if the fence was within that box, the top box, you know that you're safe. Okay, so wide view, normal view, and top-down view. The other thing I wanted to point out as well, and now this is something that Honda do, not on the driver's side, but if we have a look over here on the passenger side, you can see the mirror is now sitting where it sits. We bring that down, we put it into drive. That then brings that vision down, so closer to the wheel arch of the back of the vehicle. So when you are navigating around, you can see that, yep, you're getting closer, and you can actually see the wheel there in that vision as well. So it gives you that little bit extra vision around the vehicle while you are parking. So back over, so we go down into drive, and then we've got your sports mode as well. So that sports mode allows you then to use these little manual toggles that are below. So the paddle shift, you do have paddle shift. Once it goes to manual, you see there you've got manual 1, 2, and then it won't let you increase until you're actually moving with your speed. So the other thing I'll point out inside the vehicle, like we say, that wood grain finishing, so the nice wood grain finishing there, along with the fabric finishing, which is quite nice and soft there as well. So on long drives, you definitely do feel very, very comfortable in this vehicle. The other part as well, so we do have some points in here. So you've got USB points, and you've got an HDMI output there as well. And you've got the nice glove compartment there as well, so extra space, more room for CDs, and more space in there as well. So the rest of the vehicle inside, if we have a look around at the seats, the car has been very well maintained, so you can actually see that the seats have been very well kept. And I suppose the other thing too, looking up at the roof lining as well, you can see the roof lining is very, very clean. It doesn't look like it's had a smoker in it either, so it's been very well maintained. The other part as well, service history. So service history is always one thing that we always talk about. and it's the first question that anyone asks, and again, I would be the same. So we can see here the car has got a very good service history. So 2nd of the 12th 2014, 10th of the 6th 2015, 16th of the 12th 2015. So it has got a very, very good service history on this particular vehicle as well. So that's all in the car for you as well. So there you have it. There's a walk around presentation of this 2014 Honda Accord. This car will definitely not disappoint. So for a test drive or any questions on this vehicle, please phone us here on 9907 0555, and thanks for watching.